Hi and welcome to a review of this amazing figure, River Song from Series 5. This came in the post this morning. I ordered it from Forbidden Planet for $8.99. So this figure is River Song from Series 5. This comes with a flesh mask and a flesh sachet. I will show you the packaging this figure came in, and then I shall review this figure. So here is the packaging it came in. As you can see, it's just like any other Series 6 Wave 2 figure. In the middle here we have River Song, as you can see through the see-through plastic there. We have the big Doctor Who writing there with the DW logo. River Song from Series 5 written in yellow there, and the character options logo there. We have 3 bubbles, one saying highly detailed action figure. Just above it there's a BBC logo. 2 other bubbles, one saying now with the flesh and flesh mask. A 5+ up there. We have an example of the flesh mask on River Song there. You can see the flesh mask here and the flesh sachet behind, and there is her gun accessory. So here is the back of the packaging. We have 4 bubbles on the back of this packaging. Like on the front, it says, now with the flesh and flesh masks, highly detailed posable figures, and then another saying new for Series 6. We have a 5+ logo up there, and then we have pictures of the 6 figures you can get in this wave. As you can see here, we have the 11th Doctor. He clearly has a white shirt on with a red bow tie. But if I show you the 11th Doctor I got this morning in the post with this River Song figure, he has a blue shirt with a blue bow tie. Obviously they will rectify this later on, I would have thought. But just a simple mistake really, doesn't matter too much. We also have Uncle, which they've re-released for some reason. I don't see why they've re-released this figure again. Why can't they release new figures instead of figures that's already been released? A bit of a strange choice really. Then yet again Idris, but this time she comes with a psychic container. River Song from Series 5. The Ganger, 11th Doctor, and the Astronaut, which I have also reviewed. We have a DW logo there, some information about the flesh down there, and then lots of manufacturing labels down the bottom. Okay, so that was the packaging. Now I shall review this figure. So this is River Song from Series 5. We see her dressed like this in episode 12 and 13. This is a very, very detailed figure, very nice figure. I'm going to start with detail, so I shall start with the head. So, as you can see, here is the face. It does look a lot like River Song, which we see in the show. The one problem with this figure is the forehead. The forehead is very big. I'm not quite sure why it's so big. I think it might be because of the flesh mask. If the forehead's too small, the flesh mask might not fit on, but that's just what I think. I'm not 110% sure. Then we also have the hair. So the hair looks fuzzy. It looks like in the show. The hair's been done really well. I like the hair. And I like the detail on the face as well. It's just the forehead. So that's it for facial details. So now upper body. So as you can see, she has a white shirt on with the collars that fold over there. It looks very good. We have creases down the shirt, as you can see, which makes it look more lifelike and more realistic. On the back, there's a few more creases, as you can see, which is a nice touch. And we also have a belt here, going all the way around with buttons, wherever you look, all the way around. So the belt's been done quite well. Underneath it we have another belt, as you can see, which goes all the way around again. On this belt we have pouches and a couple of devices she uses in the show. Yet again, it's very detailed. So that's about it really for upper body detail. So here is the lower part of the body detail. So we have the denim trousers, as you can see, that go into the boots. On the side of the trousers we have 2 stripes, and then on the back they've made it creased again to make it more lifelike and realistic. We have the gun holster there with a little strap going right the way around her leg, which makes it look better. We have the gun, which is in there, which is removable, like so. The gun fits in quite nicely. If I quickly show you the gun, it looks very, very good. The gun it's very, very detailed. You can tell they've put a lot of effort into a little accessory like this, which I think is very good of them. So that is it really for detail on this figure. I shall now show you articulation. So for articulation on this figure, we have the head, which does 360 degrees, turns right the way around. We have the arms, which are like any other new figure from Series 6 Wave 2, which are ball jointed, which means they go 90 degrees out. The arms do a 360 all the way around, and then the elbows, which bend as well, like that. We have the waist, which does a 360 as well. We also have the knees, which bend like that. And then we have the hands, which turn 360 as well. So that is articulation for this figure. We also have the gun here. So the gun fits into Riversong's hand quite nicely. She holds it very well and it looks good. So that is it for articulation and the gun. I shall now show you the flesh mask and the goo. So that's it for detail and articulation. I'm now going to show you the flesh mask Riversong comes with. So here is the little white flesh mask. It's supposed to make your figure look like a ganger. It does fit on quite nicely. It just clips onto the face, and there we go, Riversong is now a ganger. I don't understand why they have made flesh masks for figures like Riversong, the astronaut, Uncle and Idris, when they have nothing to do with the episodes for Rebel Flesh or the Almost People. The flesh mask looks good on the Doctor, and it's good for scene recreations with the Doctor. I suppose the one upside to the flesh mask is for those of you who want to do figure adventures. It's a very, very good idea because it makes your figures turn into gangers. So it is good from that point of view. So it also comes with a goo sachet. So here is the goo sachet that comes with the figure. Basically, it's just like the flesh goo pod. It's just a lot of slimy goo that's supposed to be the flesh there. So, yeah, once again, good for scene recreations and figure adventures, the flesh is. It is basically just very slimy and sticky flesh, almost. So I shall now sum up the figure to end my review. So now I'm just going to very briefly sum up this figure. I myself am a massive fan of Riversong. I think she is a brilliant character. I think they've made this figure really, really well. It's very detailed, very lifelike, looks like Riversong. The one problem, which I said earlier in the review, is the forehead. which is quite big.